everyone, I am back with another pregnancy update. So yes, we are still pregnant at 33 weeks. Tomorrow we will be 34 weeks, and I'm just so happy to be at this point in pregnancy and still going strong with the triplets. So I wanted to let you guys know the best news of all news that I had received at our 32-week appointment. The babies are weighing 4+ pounds each, and that's their estimated weight. And Kason is here joining me because he's the only one home at this moment. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Yes, so we're really excited about the triplets, and hopefully Kason doesn't try to take over the video today, right? Yes? Yeah. So I just wanted to update you guys really quick on the pregnancy and overall how we're doing. It has become very hard physically and mentally, just because every day at this point is a milestone, and we are still trying to make it to 36 weeks. So I am praying that we make it 2 more weeks. If you follow us over on Instagram, you will know that I am definitely trying to make it to Chastity's preschool graduation on the 18th of May, which is that Friday before our big 36-week goal. So I'm trying to carry and keep the babies in as long as possible for their health, as well as trying to make it to Chastity's preschool graduation. I guess as a mother, you put so much time and you want to be there for your child when they have these little milestones in place. So that is one of my desires in the very near future. I think it would completely break my heart if I'm not able to be there for her and just capture this special moment with her.
Ma?
Yes.
It's
It's the babies. Can you say babies? Babies. He calls my belly a balloon, which I think is really, really cute. But I'm trying to show him he can't quite connect that it's actual babies in here, which is totally fine and normal for his age. So as far as myself, I am weighing 210. I was very happy with that number because I was stuck at 199 for a while, and I was concerned about whether or not the babies were growing, but I am at 210, so I'm very, very happy that I have gained some weight, and my appetite has picked up since my last pregnancy update, which I'm also very happy about. As far as the baby's positions, baby A was completely breech at our 32-week appointment, and baby B and baby C were both still cephalic, which is head down. But of course, I really would love to have a head down. So what does that mean for us going forward? It means that I'm not in favor of birthing baby A in a breech position, just because I know my body, and I know that I need her head down in order to dilate and go through with a vaginal delivery, because it will really help my cervix to open up and allow for the vaginal birth to happen. So I would prefer to have her head down, just because I would see it as an easier birth. A breech birth is a natural way to birth the baby. It's just that I have 3 babies that I have to consider all at one time while birthing, and I am not completely 100% completely birthing baby A as breech. especially if labor isn't happening as fast as we would like. It typically takes my cervix a little bit of work to dilate, and having that head pressure on my cervix would give us a benefit towards our vaginal birth. The lower half of my baby bump is numb. It is a very, very, very weird feeling, and it is due to the nerves of my lower belly stretching out so far that it has created some numbness to that area. I am carrying about 25 plus pounds of baby fluid as well as placenta with me every single day, and it gets very difficult physically. I am laying down most of the days. If I am doing something, I have to lay down most of the day, and then I can go out and do it. I am doing no grocery shopping whatsoever. I did, however, make it to Target one day, and I used the electric chair for the first time. So that was very interesting, and it was my first time ever using an electric cart, but it was very necessary. I do not prefer to go anywhere whatsoever just because of how big I am, and if I do have to pick something up from the store, I'm trying to like get them to have it at the cash register for me, and I'll just walk in. Typically I'll park in a handicapped parking spot and walk in and grab it really fast and then walk back out. We are down to the final wire, and I am doing all that I can to just make it these last 2 weeks. I do have a lot of help. I have an amazing and supportive community and women that just totally support me and have come to help me, whether it's cleaning my house, cooking us food. I did call my mom this week and told her that, you know, I kind of needed her to come and help me with the kids so far. It has been pretty difficult. I'm not able to do much at all. So she has been a tremendous help to me, and I am thankful and I'm grateful for that, because I cannot do this alone. The saying that it takes a village to raise a child, it really does, and it takes a village starting right now until I have my children, to help me do this and to help me grow the babies as healthy as possible. So I am very happy and grateful for that. I really thank God for that. Blocks, yes. I have had a couple questions about whether or not I have stretch marks, and yes, I do have some stretch marks. My advice for stretch marks is to drink a lot of water. There is really nothing that you can do to prevent stretch marks. They are hereditary, and typically with a triplet pregnancy, you will obtain some stretch marks. To what degree, it just varies. And another question that we get very often is whether or not we have names for our triplets. Somewhat, and then somewhat not. I have like some names that I like, but I really think I am not going to name the girls until I see them. The boy, our boy baby, does have a name, and I'm pretty sure we're going to stick with that, and we'll be doing a name reveal once they're all here. But for my girls, I think I want to see them first to see how they are and how their temperament is. Typically by now, we would have names for our baby if we were pregnant with one. But since I'm having two girls and I have like some girl names, first and middle names that I really like. I just can't settle on one or two names. I really just want to see them first. And when we introduce the triplets to you all, I will also be doing a name reveal. So I'm excited about that. Labor can happen at any time now. We are not like thinking that, oh, we definitely have 2-3 more weeks. No, we are absolutely saying that it can happen at any point. Are our triplets identical? Well, we don't know if we have an identical pair. However, our triplets are triplets, and that's like a short term that is used within the triplet community, meaning that each triplet has its own placenta and they do not share umbilical cords whatsoever. So from that setup alone, they are fraternal. However, there is a 30% chance, depending on whether or not our girl eggs split between, I believe it's between around day 4 during conception, that will determine whether or not they are identical or not. So if their eggs split early on, there's a chance that they could be identical, but we will not know that until the triplets are actually here. And whether or not they have the same blood type, that is one of the first questions that I will ask while we are in the hospital. If they do have the same blood type, then I will want to go further if I start to see some identical traits in them, to know whether or not they are truly identical by doing a DNA test. Having the same blood type is an indicator that they possibly could be identical. That's one of the things that I am looking forward to once the babies get here, seeing whether or not the girls are identical. I will tell you this, just from our first ultrasound picture, baby A and baby B were so close in the ultrasound image that I was skeptical about whether or not they were identical. I said, before we even found out gender, if baby A and baby B are the same gender, it will heighten my skepticism whether or not they are identical. So now let's get to measure my bump at 33 weeks. And if you have any questions and we don't go into labor, I will try to answer them down in the comment section below. If you are following us on Instagram, please make sure you are. I will probably post the triplets on Instagram before I get a chance to make and edit a video. So follow us on Instagram. Hopefully you'll be updated sooner than I might be able to update here on YouTube. Let's measure my bump. This is what we're looking like. And this is at 33 weeks. So the babies are really big, and right now baby A is down here. She is probably either transverse or breech, and usually she likes to kind of lay on this side a little bit, and baby B is head down over here, and baby C is head down over here. So baby B and baby C are kind of sitting on top of baby A. She's down there by herself, and she usually likes to be a little bit more on my back side versus the front. And from here down, I am pretty numb all right here, which is a very, very, very weird feeling. And just to get one more side view of this bump, because labor is happening any day now. That's our side view. And another side view. I love this bump, and I don't think I'm gonna miss it, just because it's so heavy, and the babies are really big, but I love it. And I think it is a beautiful thing. I think that it is marvelous that a woman can carry 3 babies all at one time, and there are women that carry more than 3 babies. Okay, so let's see if we can get this bump measured at 33 weeks. Y'all want to know something funny? Is that I can't see the number, but and my tape measure is torn because I cut it while sewing one day. But it looks like we're about right at 53 1/4 inches around. So the babies are growing so well at this point, and my maternal fetal medicine doctors are very happy with the progress that we have made thus far. We are just waiting on spontaneous labor to happen at this point. At 35 weeks, we will discuss whether or not I will be induced or not with the triplets, so if they do not want to come on their own. So that's another subject that I haven't fully come to terms with, whether or not we will need to be induced. I will probably go over 36 weeks if my spontaneous labor does not happen on its own. So we'll see. I want to thank you guys for all the love and the support that you have shown so far. I love this community that we have grown to know here. And if you have questions, I'm always happy to answer down in the comment section. And I try to get to as many questions as possible. So let me know, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell button for notifications of our future videos, and I will see you guys later.